Hello, welcome to Module 5. I want to especially welcome you. And today we're going to talk about the selling process, okay? I want you to pay attention to the steps that I'm going to take you through this whole process, okay? Because while I am taking you through the process, I'll be showing you everything and how I applied it, all right? Now, after that, you're going to see some of the loopholes and where your mistakes are coming from and so on and so forth. All right. So remember, I talked about working with other affiliate marketers, which is our target audience. And from there, we can craft our ideal customer avatar. All right. Because we're building a business organically right now. So we want to work with people who are interested in the whole stuff already instead of trying to build a new audience and piquing their interest. All right. So now let's get to the point. Looking at the objectives of this particular module is to show you how to prepare yourself to sell your offer. All right, how to clear the grounds, right? Before you sow your seed, wait for it to grow. You have to clear off the bush, fertilize, and do all these things. This is exactly how it works online. Begin to picture things the way they are offline in the same world as the online space. All right, you're going to learn what kind of content to be creating and when. All right, in this process, the different levels that you are taking your leads through, from converting your audience to prospects, then to leads, then to customers or clients, whatever you want to call it. All right, you're going to learn the kind of contents they want to be seeing from you, what they want to be hearing from you. All right, as I'm telling you this right now, I'm also adding them to my marketing. All right, to my marketing, to all my messaging, everything. It's very powerful to use words. Very powerful. The day I learned the use of words in marketing or ads agency, I got a book, 100 Secrets That Ad Agency Users, of ad agency guy, something like that. All right, I've forgotten the name. When I used it, it was so powerful. I wrote a copy from what I learned in that book, and I was getting people crazy, most especially about my sell by chart formula. All right, I was good with selling by chart, but I wasn't good at using words to like take people to the process of buying, right? So when I learned this, everything worked. So the selling process, everything you're going to say, the kind of content you should be creating, how you're going to attract the right people to yourself, and so on and so forth, the activities you're going to be putting in, you get the point. Now let's get to the whole stuff. Now, after 14 to 30 days, as I told you, if you are already active and you have an existing list of affiliate marketers, 14 days is good. All right, you only have to change your words for the next 2 weeks. All right, change the way you market so that you attract some quality leads to yourself. Okay, and then if you are a newbie, an affiliate marketer who did not know who his target audience is, right? Even though this program is going to only start selling to people who have affiliate marketers or digital creators as their target audience, but I need you to understand that if you have not been active or you don't have active affiliate marketers, right, you wait for 30 days applying what you're going to learn from this program or what you have been learning. Okay, now you're going to set aside 3 days. All right, 3 days to promote your lead magnet. Some do it 5 days, some do it I prefer 3. All right, it depends on the size of your list. If you have 5,000 people on your list, do it 3 days and then skip 1 day and then do another campaign again so that you attract more people. All right, if you've already filled your friends list, if you have very little, 3 days is okay to get leads for your business. Right, day one, you're going to ask who is open to learn X. Right, like free training reveals how to get 30 to 50 leads in a day. Indicate interest below. Very simple. Who is interested in learning how to get X amount of customers or X amount of leads in a day? All right, I'm going to show you how you can use all these words in your own campaigns. All right, who wants to learn how to achieve result without pain? Example, who wants to learn how to run ads, how to get more leads without running ads or without spending money? What is the result the person wants to achieve, and what is the pain of the person? For instance, my target audience who are running their business organically, they know they're running their business organically. All right, so you don't need to tell them who wants to get the lead, who wants to learn how to get people interested in affiliate marketing that will buy your offer. All right, without attracting low quality leads to their funnel. Right, some people can now use words to create a copy. Now, so I'm going to show you how to create a copy for yourself. We're going to do a live example here. I'll be typing it and you'll be seeing how I'm going to be using the words. I'll show an example with my sell by chat copy. You can also use DMs, please. Not just because you are doing it on your profile. If you're running your business organically, if you add DMs to it, you're going to cash out big. All right. I'm saying this because there was a time I did not even use my profile. When it's time for campaign, I don't say it on my profile. I just go to the DMs because I've been nurturing people. So I just go to the DM and I start messaging people. All right. I start messaging people, and I will show you how to do that in the sell by chat formula, which I'm going to give you guys. That's my best offer so far because it has worked like crazy. All right. Now, day 2. Now, the people who are still slacking to join, because most of the times people who are quality people don't get convinced by just one word. They're looking for authority. They're looking for some kind of positioning. You understand? So when you show proof of the people that signed up the first class, so from the question I asked yesterday about who is interested in learning XYZ, I got this amount of people who are waiting on the list. Quickly get your spot saved. You understand? So it's going to get more people to register. Okay, I'm going to show you examples. Oh my god, wait, let me finish this part. Okay, let me finish this part. Now, day 3, people who show interest, please, you can take them to the chat by using the sell by chat formula. At this point, I want to collect all their problems so that when I'm running the class, I'll be touching their pain points. All right, you'll be touching their pain points. Remember, people buy with emotions and justify with logic. So when I know people's pain points and I have the solution, I only have to talk about and touching those parts, those pains. They're going to be like, ow, ow, ouch, ouch, ouch. Right? I'm touching their pain points, and it triggers their emotions. It could trigger fear. It could trigger greed. It could trigger, whatever it is, like the want for pleasure. It will trigger those things, and then they would like, okay, if I could present a logic before them even, they're going to be like, okay, this guy has justified what he's saying, so they are going to buy more easily. All right. How is that even possible? Now look at it. When you tell me that your problem is you want to get more, your goal is to get more clients, or let's say 30 clients before the end of this month, right? I'm going to be like, okay, you're 30 clients before the end of this month. Sure. Okay. What do you need right now? Or what do you think you will need in order to achieve that goal? And they'll let me know, right? I'll be like, okay, would you want my help? Something like that. Or since I'm going to run the class, they already indicated interest. I'll be like, okay, since you want 30 clients before the end of this month, then I'll ask them, what is it that you want to help you achieve that goal? So they'll tell me, okay, I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to do this. Now, those things they wrote to me, okay, or maybe they want to do automation. They want to do this. Now, if my offer or what I'll sell at the end of the webinar of the class, which I'm going to run, is going to help them, I'll just write the problem of the person and write his goals. Write the goal and write the problem. So when I come to run my class, I'll include all of these things. So it touches their emotions that I know their pain, I feel their pain, and then I'm going to be like, okay, if this is what you want, this is what we do, all right, this is how we put in the work. That is when you're going to run the class. Now you include those things they tell you. Okay, if for example, your target is to get 30 clients and this is your problem, all you have to do is solve X, Y, Z, and it's going to give you the result. And here's how the result is going to look like. That's logic. You're not justifying it with logic. Understand? So they'll be like, okay, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. And they'll be like, okay, great. How much do I pay? Now they will start thinking of how much it will cost. They'll start thinking of how they can pay and when. You understand? So these are for the people who show interest. I message them in the DM. Okay, thanks for indicating interest in the class. Tell me, what's your goal? What's stopping you from achieving that goal? All right, that could be another question. Or what are the things you need right now to help you achieve that goal? So I write the problem. And I'll then send them to the class. Send them the link to attend the class. Send them the link to attend the class. It could be your WhatsApp or your email list or register for a webinar. I'm just getting their problems so that I'll talk on those pain points and then capitalize on them to sell. Do you understand? Now let's move on. I already said this already. So when they show interest, I'll be like, thanks for indicating interest for attending my free class. I want to make sure that you get value from the class and that we are not wasting our time. What is your goal for your business? I'll wait for them to reply. What is the challenge stopping you from achieving that goal? They'll let me know, so I'll write it down. Sometimes people will say, what are the three challenges that are stopping you from achieving that goal, or 1 to 3 challenges, right? Then you write it down. Okay. Now, thank them for their time and then send them the link, and you can add something like see you in class later. Now, by the time you get at least, let's say, 50 people indicated interest, at least get like 20 to 30 people's problem. Okay, then the rest you can begin to send them the link over the in the comments. Don't share the link in the comments first. Okay, just be sending people like, I've sent you a DM, I've sent you a DM, I've sent you a DM. It will increase the algorithm, because I know some of you are saying, if I send my link, it will stir up the Facebook robot or the Facebook bot. It will not take the content to other people. Yes, I understand, that's true, but it's the same thing as sending every person there. Tell them, I sent you a DM, I sent you a DM, I sent you a DM. In the DM, nothing like good morning, good afternoon. Just be straight to the point. When somebody is already hot and they're showing interest, thank you for indicating interest in my free class. This is what I want to make sure that you get value from the class and that we're not wasting our time. I want to see how this can be of value to you. What is the goal you have for your business? It mustn't have to be long like mine, all right? Just make it spicy, all right? Make it spicy, but let it be hitting the point. So they'll tell you, and then, okay, you have gotten the problem, you write it down as a person who is going to run the class, or maybe your mentor is going to run the class. You send the problems to a mentor. Here are some of the problems I've collected of my target audience. So when you are running the class, talk about these problems so that we are going to capitalize on them to sell our offer. Does that make sense? Now, when you're doing that, you're actually getting problems that you can use in the near future. You don't have to ask people of their problem anymore. You already know their problem, so you can work and capitalize on them. All right, let's move now. Day 3, before the run of the class, you have one copy already, which I said we are going to use an example. One copy that is going to attract more people to you. Okay, there are some activities you have to do before you make a post. You come online. Let me show you, for instance. I love giving live examples. Okay, for instance, I'll come to my messenger, right, and I'll come to people. Now you see the active people here, right? I don't know why Facebook have changed their stuff. Now look at all the people that are online. It tells me that, okay, there are more people online at this time or by this time. So what I'll do is, okay, am I satisfied with the number? How many friends do I have? I have such amount of friends. Are they up to 30% of people or 20% of people online? If I have 1,500 friends, 10% of 1,500 friends is what? Is 150. Okay, do I have up to 150 people online? Sure, good. Okay, let me create a post. Then you come here, you come to your profile, and what you'll be doing is you'll be liking other people's stuff on your timeline, right? You are moving the Facebook algorithm, right? You look at the way I'm doing it, but I normally like to use heart. Okay, I normally like to use the heart reaction, because that's what I've been taught by my mentor. I don't know the reason though, but that's it. Okay, well, let me save this one. I'm going to come back and read it. What's the offer here? All right, so that's what I'm doing before I create the content, so that the Facebook algorithm has now been played around with, right? So when I create my own post, it will get people to engage on it as well. Now, wow, I love this. Now let's get back to business. Then I'll post the content. Now this one copy is going to get more people interested. This copy is going to be so persuasive and seductive for my target audience. It's going to be appealing to them so that they're going to click it. All right. Now, day 4, you run the class. You're going to learn how to run a class in module 7, so I don't have to talk about it. Now, after the class, now the first thing I said, I'm going to talk about what to post and when. Now that you have been educating, inspiring, entertaining your audience, using call-out posts, so on and so forth, as you learned in the contents and how to create contents in the module 4, right? Now, this one has already nurtured them, like they have been educated, that's built some level of trust, they have seen you several times, and so on and so forth. So the next thing you're going to do is, after you have asked who is interested in this, now you educate them and let them know of your solution. Do you understand? Because now they are not informed that you have the solution to their problem, But now the class has now let them, oh wow, this guy has a solution to my problem. Remember, we talked about asking for their problems, right? So you talk about the solution that you have, right? Show some proof. You learn how to do it in the how to sell your in a webinar. Okay, when you talk about it, they'll be like, okay, yeah, now I know this person knows my problem. Now your leads are educated. They are educated. You are no longer going to be creating content as if you want them to know you have their solution. You are going to create content that is going to show that they know you have their solutions. They should now buy. Why are they not taking action? These are the kind of content you are going to be creating on your wherever you took them to. Whether you took them to your WhatsApp list or email list, when you're creating content now, it's going to show more of the benefits of what you do, right? Benefits of working with me, how this product can solve X problem, how my service can solve X problem, how I as your service provider can produce this result for you as my client. You understand? You start using testimonials as well. You show more proofs that this is what I'm talking about. This works, right? You post it on your status. Show them more benefits and what the product can do for them, not the features. Don't come and tell me, oh, it has 2 hours of videos long. Okay, 2 hours of videos long. You are thinking because it's 2 hours, it is more valuable because it is 2 hours long. No, it's not. It's not the 2 hours long they want. What does the 2 hours contain? Maybe they just need 30 minutes out of those 2 hours to solve their problem. Like I told you from the book I got about 100 secrets of the human psychology and ad agency. The first 18 pages I wrote got me the result I want. I'm sorry I haven't finished reading the book, but I'll get back to it. You understand? So they want the benefits, not the features. Talk about it. Now, if you're going to run more webinar, if you're selling high ticket, all right, maybe you hold one webinar a month to show more proofs, to show more result, to show more authority by giving more value. Do you understand? Now, understand the process. You are taking them from list to leads. Remember, you are building your list on Facebook. Your Facebook friends list is increasing. Now you're educating them, you're nurturing them. Now they become leads. They come to your WhatsApp. Now from leads, your goal is to educate them. Now look at it. Look at the red pointer. This is the first level, right? You build your list, then you generate leads from there. The second level is what? You nurture them. After they have learned what you can do in the lead generation, now they have taken the class, you nurture them. Nurturing, you could use your status to make them more curious. Making them more curious. Are you still looking for more clients to work with? It's a curiosity question. Who wants to learn how they can sell more on WhatsApp? It's a curiosity question. All right. Now, based on the problems they have been dishing out to you, remember they have been giving you their problems, right? You can create curiosity out of it. You can say something like, I realize that what is making you make sales today is not that you don't know what to do, but the implementation or the arrangement of what to do is what is difficult. And in this program, we do this for you, do this, right? Then your next goal is what? To convert them. I'm going to show you what you're going to do next after educating these people. What is next? From the red pointer, you see you can give more bonuses, you can give payment option, you can put in contest. If you can get me like 40 people in 2 days, there are quality leads, or maybe affiliate marketers, you're going to get a free space to get mentorship from me or something like that. Like run a contest, payment option. Okay, if you don't have money to pay 50k now, you can pay instrumentally by blah blah blah, but your training will come bit by bit. You understand? That is if you can be able to do it, if you can control the classes yourself. That is why most affiliate marketers have an outside training they give to people who are not in their team, for in case you want to learn from them but you don't want to join their team. They'll do that, so they're having control over the program. You understand? So you can pay instrumentally. Maybe it's high ticket. You can tell them, okay, first month you can pay 20k. For 1 year you can pay maybe let's say 240,000 in a year, 20,000 naira per month. It depends on how you do it. More bonuses. Again, if you're in control of your classes, for example, this one, If someone tells me they don't have 50k to invest, I can tell them, okay, fine, no problem. You can pay 25k this month, but you get a part of the training. This is what you get for paying 25k, and then the following month you get the other part. All right. So running bonuses, or maybe reduce the price to 30k. Right. Now, before the next class, for the next 3 days, again 3 days before the next class, because you are going to be doing this maybe after every 2 weeks of the month or at the end of every month. All right, so 3 days before the next class, where you are going back to your profile and asking who is interested in learning this, because remember, you are getting more lists coming to your profile. Now these new people that are coming into your profile, you want them to what? Come to your WhatsApp, where you're also going to educate them and join them together with the rest that are on your WhatsApp list, right? So for the next 3 days, you can say you are running a free bonus that you are going to mention your offer once again on your status, or you can use broadcast list to these people that are already in your class who are in your WhatsApp list that have not bought. You now take them to a broadcast list, right? At the end of the month or before the next class, 2 weeks. All right, if you're running 2 weeks in a month, that you're running it 2 times in a month, right? Excuse me. So what you're going to do is you add them to your broadcast list. That's those that have not bought. Then you begin to show them more value. You can write a nice copy. Hey, thank you for being on my on my contact for this long. Blah blah blah. Make it personal. All right. Make it personal. You message them. It could not be a long copy, like very short. The way I'm seeing other people doing it is, first of all, you send a message of greeting. All at the same time, actually. You send message of greeting before you send the next thing. You have been on my contact list for about 2 weeks now. Of course, you should know it because you are the one who has monitored. All right, for about 2 weeks now. All right. And so, regarding to your business, based on what you told me last, are you still looking for more people to work with? All right. Or what are the things you currently want to achieve your goals? No, find a way to make it personal. Like, let them feel like this is coming from you. In the sell by chat formula, I'm going to discuss more on how to create these personal messages. So please, let's keep this aside first, okay? Then you can use your status to create content, and it's going to get them curious. Okay, for those of you who have not been able to get my program which sells for this price, now is the time for you to get on. Okay, these are the results you have been getting for the past blah blah blah. If there are no results, you show proof of payment of other people that have paid. All right, then you are going to tell them this is what they need to do, this is what they can do in order to get at a cheaper price. Right, you can run bonus for the next 3 days, so that people who could not afford it the first time would now buy. Okay, and then you answer all their objections from your chat, from your status. I know of a friend that plays around with your mindset. There was a time I was selling his course, so I now was like, I reached out to my target market or to my list, and I was like, okay, for those of you who say you don't have the money right now, was that how I put it? No, there was a lady who told me she has the money, but she wants to use it for something else. She wants to use the money to register her mother into her business. I was like, okay, fine, no problem. I left her. I went to my status. I said, what might seem cheap today would become the most expensive thing that you wish he bought yesterday. You understand? Will become the most expensive thing tomorrow that you wish you bought to yesterday. All right, she was like, oh, there was this fear of loss that came onto her. She sent me a message that day. She was like, I want to pay. You understand? So you can run a free bonus. For those of you who don't have the money, I know this cost my price higher next time. So I decided to do a slash price and sell it at XYZ amount. You understand? Before the next slash, so that you're going to close, at least that you have closed the people that came to your list for the first time. You have closed all of them. If anybody have not bought yet, it's either they don't know what they want or they don't know when they want it. So rinse and repeat the whole process. Again, you go back to your profile, build your list for the next 14 to 30 days. Don't sell anything. Engage your list with contents. Now set out 3 days after 14 to 30 days to generate leads from your list, include the use of DMs. I know why I'm telling you to include the use of DMs. All the people that are on your friends list, for example, you can just come here to Facebook, all right, and then click here, see profile, all right, and then I'll click on friends, then I'll click recent. Now all the people that came to my friends list recently, I only have to click here, maybe engage on one of the contents, one or two contents, all right, or don't send them a message. Very simple message. Oh, this guy actually messaged me. Thank you very much. My pleasure. Nice having you here. Very simple. I didn't know he messaged me actually. So okay, for this one, I could just, like, what I'm doing is I'm making myself visible before their eyes, right? I'm making myself visible. Okay, that makes sense. I'm making myself visible. That's all I'm doing. Now next, I'm going back to, all right, you run the class again, prime those that did not buy with your content and status. You start saying things that will get them to buy. Begin to talk as though, begin to talk as an authority. Don't be using simple baby words. I'm not saying you should go and look for words in dictionary that are hard to find or understand or know. Like, try to play with your words, right? Something like, what you think is not needed today might be the thing you would cry for tomorrow. I don't know. All right, but make it appealing. Remember the rules of branding, right? Make sure what you are saying or putting out is appealing to your audience, right? Don't say things that is going to hurt them, right? You are going to end up losing them than them buying. You shouldn't come up as needy. You understand? Let me show you my status, my WhatsApp status. Not really. I'm not sure. Let's go back. Your choice. Now you can decide to do this 2 times a month or once a month, every 2 weeks at the end of every month or every 30 days. That's it. All right. Congratulations. We have come to the end of this particular formula. Now we are going to sell by chat. My core stuff. I would enjoy selling by chat. Now let's get to business. All right. Bye-bye. See you in the next module.